Hi guys, this is VanHart from GameBonkerz, and today we're going to continue with Bastion. And let's go! Langston River.
The Langston River flowed free and wild till the calamity drank it all up. Maybe all that water just grew wings and flew off. Riverbanks swarming with windbags. They're so bent on finding the core, they hardly notice the kid. Lucky for him, a certain famous ferry barge is still afloat. Weepin' Nellie. She sends some squirts crying home as she leaves port. Maybe Nellie knows the way to the core. Maybe she can slip right past all the clamor on the coast. Or maybe not. The security skiff pulls up portside. Nellie's just another windbag to those guns. Just then, the windbags notice who she's sailing with. They're pretty steamed about what happened at Cinderbrick. They try to cut her off. They try to slow her down. They try to knock her out.
Damn!
Well, Weepin' Nellie tries harder. Try as she might, though, she hits a snag. Kid's gotta help her get untangled. Favors for favors. At least she picked a good spot for a break, 'cause the core's right there.
I think the repeater is better here.
Then the kid hears an unusual sound, like 100 flapping wings. Peckers. They've been watching his every move.
LOL.
They had their own eyes on the core. But why? Well, kid ain't got time to think it over just yet. He finds Weepin' Nelly raring to go. Turns out she's got a special surprise for when the waters get rough. She's gonna need a little help with all them peckers. Crafty things think they're king of the roost now. Rest of us only wish we could fly in times like these.
Hey.
Security skiffs keep on coming starboard side. Don't seem to care what they shoot, as long as they hit something. He takes a hard hit, but he ain't finished.
I'm gonna try to reduce my health so I can do the criticals.
The windbags get an even better idea. They aim to smash Weepin' Nelly to splinters. Kid almost falls again. Well, it all proves too much for poor Nelly. She's just gotta make one last stop. With her last breath, Nelly gets the kid to solid ground. Solid ground in pecker country. They want that core real bad. Seems the calamity ain't hurt the peckers' appetites. Kid shoos them off, knowing they'll be back. Know how many times Kid nearly fell off the barge back there? 3 times. Now, listen close. You should remember this next part. Why go to Prosper Bluff? Used to take an enterprising man or a plain old fool to venture out that far. The city was the most beautiful place in the world. We all knew that. But on the other hand, some folks just yearn to see the things they're told they can't. And that's why you go to Prosper Bluff, ain't it? There, the kid hears something he ain't heard in a long while. How's it go again? That's the one.
I'm in love with the soundtrack right now. Damn it.
Sorry to interrupt.
Oh my gosh. I think I should get the shorty instead just now.
Dig my hole, you build a wall. I dig my hole, you build a wall.
Well, no point explaining what happens next, right? Suffice it to say, kid ain't coming home empty-handed. And besides, it's like the song goes.
Someday those tears are gonna spill.
Dude, you sing well, dude.
That won't last.
They'll be here before too long.
Ooh.
We darn near celebrated when the kid got back, didn't we? Zulf never thought he'd see a fellow her again. We become fast friends. Calamity has that effect on people.
Dig my hole,
True.
you build a wall.
But there was more to be done. There was one last core to find.
Whoa, we reached the last core already.
Kid's surprised when I tell him there's only one core left. I shouldn't have believed it either.
The narrator knows what I'm thinking.
Most of the Ura never got a taste of Ceylondia's fine goods, unless they were born and raised in the city like Zia here. Sure, the world's all gone to pieces farther than the eye can see, but leave it to this gal to point out the amazing view. Girl tried to run away from home one time, but the marshals stopped that, didn't they? So many secrets in there and she can't even read it. Her father's own journal. A scientific journal written in Zulf's native tongue. He learned so much from it. Too much. If only I'd known half the secrets of the Calamity were tucked away in that book, I'd have worked to translate it right away. The Gravers, the arm of justice, they seemed unstoppable.
What is this that I didn't unlock? Definitely need that. Give me a one more chance to carry on. If defeated, I think it's definitely needed.
Hearty punch is so zesty, it'll let you carry on through the worst of times. Anything survives a musket shot ought to be quick work for that blade. Finders keepers.
Range or spread? Let me see. I think I'll go for spread. Should it be?
You want to tune a scrap musket, you start with the barrel. The marshals learn to pack those shells full of fire.
Alright, let's go for the last core.
We track the final core beyond the city to the wilds. The wild unknown. Place can eat a man alive. Place is so raw, even the Calamity couldn't cook it. Not all of it.
Oh yeah, baby.
Sling a pistol in a fight. Having two.
Oh, this is awesome.
Savage things lurking at every turn.
What the hell? What the hell?
Pin cushions ain't the worst of it either. Pecker's got the core, like they're building a bastion of their own. The welcoming committee scrambles to attention. Didn't expect the kid so soon. They shouldn't have let their guard down. Getting that core.
Prepare for the worst, I believe.
Getting out's gonna be another.
I knew this is gonna be dangerous.
Clearing, but the wilds won't let him go without a fight. Wallflowers survive the Calamity. It toughened him up.
What the hell?
Same goes for the kid.
Yeah, I'm toughened up.
Best take it real slow when pincushions are afoot. By now, kid's got more needles in him than a stab weed. Slinger Jawson's old outpost is all that's left of him. Kid sticks to his old standbys.
Damn, that's a lot of nails. Thorns.
A handful of windbag shipments made it out this far. Pow gives a wallflower a taste of its own medicine. Don't ever turn your back on the pin cushion. Kid's roused up half the wild by now. Then Kid gets the feeling he's being watched. Not by me, by a lunkhead. And lunkheads ain't fond of two-legged animals. Kid learns the hard way
Shit.
to touch those things. Wild green vine apples, about the only good thing out here. The wilds already reclaimed this place. He's anxious to get back. After all, he's got the final core. His journey's over, right? Well, no. It ain't.
This game is playing
Not by
with me.
a long shot. Kid knows something's up when we ain't there to give a warm welcome. See, Zulf and I were just wrapping up a heated discussion.
Oh, what's happening?
Zulf can barely muster the words. The calamity failed, he says. But I will not.
His face is really ugly. Evil, I mean.
And with that, Zulf leaves us here, alone.
Okay, so Zulf is an enemy now, I believe.
Zulf cursed the city, cursed the Bastion, cursed me, said he was going home. When Zulf got through reading that journal, he just snapped, started smashing up the monument till I tried to stop him.
What the hell is wrong with him?
Zulf banged up the monument pretty bad. But there's a way to put her back together. The shards. We're gonna need all of them to nurse the Bastion back to health. Behold the Pantheon. Takes a lot of moving pieces to make a dependable sidearm. The city brought the shards to the wilds, Now the kid's gonna bring him back.
Jawson Vog.
After Zulf's little episode, kid sets off in search of shards. First stop, Jawson Bog. You'll get lost in that bog, I told the kid, and I won't be able to guide you back.
Shit.
Well, I let him go. What else could I do? What could any of us do? Zulf put us in a real bind. Hurt the Bastion bad.
Fuck Zulf.
But the shards can make it better. They're like smaller doses of the core's medicine. Shame the only place to fill that prescription is out here in the wilds.
What?
This place is intoxicating. Don't know where he's gone. Might be gone for good for all I know.
I'm back in Prosper's buff.
Wherever he is. Somewhere I've never been. Somewhere I never want to go.
What the fuck is all these eyes?
Kid can't fall, no matter how hard he tries.
Oh
The
my
dead
god.
welcome him with open arms.
Hanging Gardens.
Kid pops him good.
Are we like going back time again?
No,
Oh shit.
ma'am. It's a lonesome ghost of a gas fella. What do you say to a kid who's seen too much?
What is this Are we doing a rewind or something?
I'm Zulf of the Ura. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Now the kid sees something
Bastion?
stranger still. Did anybody else survive?
What the hell is happening?
Sure enough, he finds peckers, lunkheads, wallflowers, pincushions,
What?
pineapples, swamp weeds, ankle gators.
But I kinda like of the song though.
Now the Bastion can send him even farther, into the wild unknown. Kid sets foot inside one of Caelondia's famous watering holes.
Oh my gosh, this is like... We're traveling back time or... What is this, some... Inception.
He has the nerve to flash the shield he stole. The security's just gonna have to straighten him out. Kid succeeds where the calamity failed. Would you look at what he did to poor old Rondi, the bartender?
What, am I a bad guy or what?
Proper
No.
story is supposed
I
to
have no
start at
clue.
the beginning. It's so simple with this one.
Wow, this is
Now
mind
here's
blown.
a kid whose
I
whole
have no
world's
idea.
alright, snoozing there on a rock in the sky. He wakes up. I'm just fooling.
This is my dream?
He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. He sees what's left of Pith, the bull. The gods. They're all undone. He sees what's left of his lifelong friend. His friend, he's come undone too.
Oh my gosh, this is interesting.
He sees what's left undone.
Wow. What am I supposed to do here? You better stop that sound, it's kind of scary.
Thought we'd lost him, but he finally comes to.
Wow.
The shard ain't lost either. Not anymore. Now to find a ticket out of this hole. bootlickers dig their nasty thorns into his heels. Disgusting things. Ever heard of a lung blossom?
Oh my god.
It's bigger than the stories say. The breath on that thing, like a scumbag sprung a leak. They say one whiff of lung blossom can make you lose your mind. Well, a kid prunes it down to size somehow.
Alright, at least I beat it.
Mother only knows what happened in the bog. Kid never much cared to speak of it. A shard is like a poor man's core, but beggars can't be choosers. That's it. A few more shards like that, and we'll be back in business. A single shard can breathe new life into this place. The shard's got enough juice to spruce up any of these places. The arsenal's complete, in case we need protection. The city tried to use the shards to stake out the wilds. So much for that plan. Ankle gators used to roam the wilds, and they nested at Rothus Lagoon. Many a tale folks use to scare their children straight originated here. All kinds of beasts what don't know up from down, still lurking about. Only the city's brushers knew their way around the lagoon. Even the brushers learned to fear this place. They used to think that ankle gators were extinct. Well, they ain't.
What the fuck?
One of them's been living in the tall grass.
Let me check the other side.
Queen Anne.
Queen Anne.
Turns out Queen Anne got a hold of a shard. Ankle gators love shiny things. The lagoon's got plenty of other dangers, of course. Can't fight Queen Anne without the proper tools. Ain't time for pecker hunting, but the kid can't resist. The brushers use their pikes to keep their distance around here. Now the kid can do the same. Sharp sticks make Queen Anne nervous, so she backs off a bit. Can't get hasty in a place like this. Those pin cushions been living off the ankle gator's scraps. Queen Anne can't fit down some of these narrow paths. Queenie leads the kid into some kind of twisted trap. One bad step in that tall grass and he's Queen Anne's lunch. He holds his ground. Seems the Queen's running out of options. Still no sign of the shard. The closer you get to an ankle gator's lair, the thicker the tall grass grows. Kid's gotta make a run for it. Those leaping lunkheads don't like Queen Anne any better than the kid.
Oh shit, oh shit.
Queenie must have scared a bunch of peckers out of hiding. Seems even stinkweeds know to stay away from the queen. Bad idea to walk in gator grass. Ankle gators don't much care for their young. That's why there ain't many around. Wanna know how to find an ankle gator lair? You use a kid as bait. The shard's sitting in plain view. Now she's coming for him. She's got nowhere else to go. They say if you run across an ankle gator, you better keep running. She's starting to get annoyed. And now he's made her mad. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Queen. That was for the brushers. He's got it, and he's home free. Kid's done what needed to be done. Queen Anne's reign is over. We even got a crown jewel. All that trouble for a single shard. But you know what? It was worth it. Just the occasion to crack open the distillery's private reserve. Live wine so rich, they say it's brought men back from the brink for one last taste. They said Queen Anne was just a folktale. Now there's living proof she ain't. That gator's a crazy gal, but so's the gal who promised to look after her.
Oh. I got a baby. Alright guys, I have to end it here. Stay tuned for more Bastion. Yep,